I'm Scott Anger. I'm a private investigator. I'd been out of the office for a month doing a little too much thinking and a lot too much drinking. Now I was out of the gutter and back at my desk. I needed something to get me back into the swing of things. 2 seconds later, she walked in.
Mr. Spencer?
No, I'm Scott Anger. That's Ralph Spencer over there.
Ma'am?
How can we help you, Mrs.
Klein. Miss Carol Klein. It's my brother, Dan. We're from Oregon, and he has a job here in the city. He always sends a check home, every month, always. Nothing came in June. Now it's nearly the end of July. I'm so worried. The police have not been helpful.
They're not as a rule, Miss Klein, but we are. Our fee is $20 a day with a $100 retainer.
That's an awful lot of money, Mr. Anger.
I'm sure your brother is worth it. We'll need a photo.
Yes, of course.
Tell me about him.
He was boarding at 224 Mason Street. But I found out it was knocked down in May. I don't know where he is or who his friends are. In his last letter, he did say he'd met a girl.
Maybe they eloped.
Dan would never do anything shameful.
Of course he wouldn't. Where can I contact you, Miss Klein?
I live in Yellow Plains, Oregon. I'm afraid I don't have a phone. Please write me when you find him.
I'll do better than that. I'll bring him home.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
It's been a while since I made a woman smile. It made me want to find her brother, so I could see that smile again. What do you reckon, Ralph?
I reckon Dan didn't put much into those letters, unless she knows more than she's telling. But her money's good, and that buys 3 days of your time.
Only 3 days?
That's right. On August 1st, you start a new case. You're taking the train to New York to put a tail on a crooked lawyer named Thurston Granger. So get going, partner.
My desk. It's old, pitted, scarred, beaten up, and worn out. Like me. My typewriter. I type up every case. My camera. People take photographs to preserve happy memories. I take photographs of unhappy memories for other people. A fountain pen. There are 2 kinds of pens in this world, the kind that leak and the kind you lose. The desk drawers. 3 generations of Angers have left them full of betting slips, gum wrappers, and empty whiskey bottles. A cup. A door.
I want my rent now. Today. 150 smackaroos.
Jack Menzies, our landlord. There are many beautiful human beings on God's green earth. Jack Menzies is not one of them. Jack Menzies, our landlord. There are many beautiful human beings on God's green earth. Jack Menzies is not one of them.
No, you don't, bub. That ain't green. That ain't green.
Jack Menzies.
That ain't green. I'm waiting. No, you don't, bub. That ain't green. That ain't green.
The fire alarm. Never tested. I hope it isn't a false alarm. The fire alarm. Never tested. I hope it isn't a false alarm. The fire alarm. Never tested. I hope it isn't a false alarm. The fire alarm.
I'm still waiting.
Say, Jack.
Jack, nothing, fella. I want money, not one of your lame excuses. Nobody wants to buy your lame excuses.
That's okay. I ain't selling 'em. Look, Jack.
Shut up and pay up. No, you don't, bub.
Look, Jack.
Shut up and pay up.
The fire alarm. Never tested. I hope it isn't a false alarm. The fire alarm. Jack Menzies. Look, Jack.
Shut up and pay up.
Look, Jack.
Shut up and pay up.
Look, Jack.
Shut up and pay up. No, you don't, bub. No, you don't, bub. No, you don't, bub. That'll do. But I want the rest in 7 days or you're both out.
Thanks for backing me up there, Ralph.
Sorry, Scott. I'll handle him next time.
Better do a good job. I think he's serious.
Leave it, Scott. I'll pay it. Don't dwell on the past, Scott. There's nothing you need to look at in there. Stick with the Klein case.
I know the file he has in mind. The one filed under Donald and stamped canceled.
No, you don't. We can't even afford the last phone bill.
This is important.
So is money. Vamoose.
What do you reckon, Ralph?
I reckon Dan Klein might have made the news. Check the newspaper. Maybe he's been arrested. Check the police station. Maybe he's hiding out. Check at Jake's joint. Hell, maybe he's been elected mayor.
It's locked. Ralph's notices, only of importance to Ralph. A calendar shows you where the year's gone. It never shows you how to get it back. It's empty. A wash basin. Not without my hat. The alley next to our office. The place where Angela was killed. Heat wave or not, I'm always cold here. I don't know why I came here. The bullet holes in the wall are the same as they were when I looked at them drunk the other million times. My car, it has an engine that runs and the right amount of wheels. The rear view mirror. Useful for checking for lipstick on my collar, for straightening my tie, and for seeing if there are any black cars stuffed with goons following me. Here I am again. Every private investigator has an office, same as every dog has a kennel. Mine doesn't have quite as many old bones lying around. My trench coat, it can stay there until the heat wave passes. My hat makes a man look dignified.
Good luck, partner.
Likewise. The Tribune wakes the town with the latest scandal and strife, and then serves up seconds in the afternoon edition at 2 o'clock. If you want old news, you can dig in the Tribune's maul. Old news, like Frankie and me. Frankie Henderson. It's a man's world, so she got a man's name to work in it. We had a thing going once, but then she found Angela and I together, close together. I was gonna tell her. Trusted journalist to find out first. Hello, Frankie.
Hello, Scott.
Are you pleased to see me?
In this place, I'm pleased to see a cockroach. Sure I am. You're conscious? I like that in a man.
Clean, sober, and back in business.
Business? I should have known you weren't just here to see me. You're looking haggard, Scott. Try shaving.
I did. I didn't like it.
Then try again. Hands off.
July 29. Morning edition. Mayor announces new crime reform. Seems the mayor thinks there are too many criminals running around, so he's going to teach them a lesson. Let me guess. Spelling? Math? Tell me about Dan Klein.
Dan who? Never heard of him. Newspapers don't write themselves, Scott. I'm busy.
Tell me about Angela Donald.
You'll never forget her, will you? She'll always be between us.
How about the mayor's new angle?
He's gonna get the criminals off the streets by giving them jobs at City Hall.
I'm clean out of questions for now.
Be my guest.
I don't want to read everything they have on the mayor. My stomach turns easy. What have you got on Dan Klein?
Nothing.
Nothing. Dan never made the news, so he's either very, very good or exactly the opposite. What have you got on Angela Donald?
What's done is done, Scott. That woman has hurt you enough. Let the police handle it. Au revoir, Scott. That's French for see you later.
The city police station, guaranteed to contain criminals, police, and bad coffee. Officer Jim Denton. When I first met him, Denton had a wife, a job in homicide, and a stomach ulcer. The wife skipped. The homicide job went when he stood up for me the time I got caught concealing evidence. Now he's got a dead-end posting at the front desk. He's still got the ulcer.
Hey! Look what dragged himself up out of the gutter.
Glad I've got your sympathy.
I'm oozing sympathy today, but no more shootouts, okay?
I was drunk.
What if it would have been people and not bottles? I like you, Anger. I'll let you go. But if I catch you with a gun again, I'm gonna revoke your private investigator's license and you're out of work, you understand?
You're all heart.
Glad to see you back, Anger. I mean that. Are you on a case? Or are you here to practice your insults?
Whoa, Meg's coffee is bad enough.
That's police business.
Do I look like I got nothing to do except your work?
The police notice board. Who's on duty, who's on leave, and who's on top in the department-wide Tiddlywinks tournament. The police notice board. Who's on duty, who's on leave, and who's on top in the department-wide Tiddlywinks tournament. How about the mayor's new angle?
I'm busy, Anger. Don't waste my time.
Tell me about Angela Donald.
Go away, Anger. You bother me.
Anybody would think Denton didn't like me anymore. He threw me out. I guess I should wait 3 or 4 hours for him to cool down before I go back. Meg's Diner. Not much wrong with it, except the customers don't talk, the staff are rude, and the food's lousy. Reminds me of home. Meg is never glad to see me. And she never says goodbye. Hello, Meg. You can't buy that sort of honesty. How about the mare's new angle?
As if I care.
July 29. Afternoon edition. Nothing new in the afternoon edition. I guess they haven't had a chance to make up any more news. Tell me about Dan Klein.
Are you chewing or chat?
Tell me about Angela Donald. I'll try the Blue Plate Special. I'd rather not stick my face into it.
Not hungry?
Not after I saw that. Donuts and coffee, thanks. I'm full. I'll save this for later. Why spoil a perfectly good donut by dunking it in Meg's coffee? Meg's coffee. It keeps me awake. I get more time to wonder why I drank it in the first place. A dirty postcard. It's a greeting from Ralph's brother. Dear Ralph, having a wonderful time. Wish it was with her, Sam. Sam Spencer is to good taste what Attila the Hun was to Roman architecture.
Where's the tip?
Where's the service? It'll be closed by the time I get there. It'll be closed by the time I get there. My office. It's on the second story of an old brownstone facing the street. It suits me. I can keep an eye on my hubcaps. They're worth more if you've got the full set.
Good luck, partner.
Likewise. Cop stations are all in either small square boxes or large square boxes. Ours is large on account of our citizens' natural tendency towards high spirits. Denton?
Make it snappy or I'll bust you for vagrancy.
Tell me about Angela Donald.
You still bother me. Beat it.
What have you got on Dan Klein?
I ain't here just to fetch and carry, Anger. What have you done for me lately besides giving me another lump on my ulcer? What's this? A bribe? Sorry, Anger. Not enough.
Police records. The straight facts on accidents, arson, blackmail, rackets, ransoms, jaywalking, the corner trade, and every kind of theft from grand larceny to stealing time. I don't want to read everything they have on the mare. My stomach turns easy. The police notice board. who's on duty, who's on leave, and who's on top in the department-wide Tiddlywinks tournament.
What's this? A bribe? Sorry, Anger. Not enough.
Police records. Police records.
What's this? A bribe? Sorry, Anger. Not enough. What's this? A bribe? Sorry, Anger. Not enough.
Police records.
Stay out of trouble.
What kind?
All kinds.
A dirty postcard. A photo of Angela Donald. She's dead now. My fault. I don't want to think about it because if I do, I'll need a drink and then another, and before long I'll be waking face down in the gutter again. A donut. My license. It lets me operate as a private investigator, so long as I don't break the law, cause trouble, and don't chew with my mouth open.
Make it snappy. Thanks. I better get a refill.
The police notice board. Who's on duty, who's on leave, and who's on top in the department-wide Tiddlywinks tournament. A raid roster. It's a schedule of upcoming license raids on clubs. Let me see. August the 1st. Rostered officers, Scully and Coleman. Establishment, number 1, Dog Alley. Proprietor, Jacob Turner.
That's police business.
I just gave it to him. I can't take it back.
Anger, I'm telling you this once. We're taking care of that, and I don't want you looking into it. If anybody gets hurt, you're gonna be charged. You understand? That's Dan Small.
Dan Small?
Pretty sure.
So, Dan Klein is known around town as Dan Small. A man with an alias is a man with a secret.
Put that away.
Officer Jim Denton.
You don't have to hand in your license, Anger. When I want it, I'll take it. Take a cold bath, Anger. Stay out of trouble.
The Tribune's open, but none of the journalists are there. The typesetters and cleaners can't help me. The Tribune's open, but none of the journalists are there. The typesetters and cleaners can't help me. Mac would be closed now. He's home sharpening his razors. Back at my office. Ralph doesn't mind me staying here until I get the money for a new apartment. I think he likes to boast about our 24-hour phone service. The Tribune's open, but none of the journalists are there. The typesetters and cleaners can't help me. Mac would be closed now. He's home sharpening his razors. Back at Meg's. What does not kill me makes me stronger. Tell me about Dan Small.
A tip. I've heard of those.
I'm clean out of questions for now. I'm clean out of questions for now. That's what I like about Meg, her sense of humor. Mac would be closed now. He's home sharpening his razors. The Tribune's open, but none of the journalists are there. The typesetters and cleaners can't help me. It's open, but Denton's not there. I prefer to talk to him. He almost likes me, which is more than I can say to the rest of them. Back at my office.